I want you to meet this 45-year-old dad. He's Hispanic. He had 3 children. And unfortunately, he didn't know this, but he had severely high blood pressure. He had no symptoms. He thought he was healthy. He eat out occasionally. He had some obesity, but really nothing abnormal. He had family history of high blood pressure, but his family was fine up until the day before he went to the emergency room. He started having severe headaches and he went to sleep. The next day, the headache got worse. He rushed to the emergency room because he started becoming confused. And unfortunately, they diagnosed him with a severe head bleed. And at that point, doctors really couldn't do much. And ultimately, he ended up passing away because he had a herniation. There was so much pressure from the brain bleed that it caused structural damage in his brain, leading to him passing away. Share the story not to scare you guys, but to show you the reality of someone who potentially might be suffering high blood pressure and not know it. That's why it's important that if you are 30 years old, you definitely have to get checked every month at least. My recommendation is if you don't have blood pressure problems, check it once a month. If you have blood pressure problems, check it every day. The reason for this is that high blood pressure oftentimes doesn't have any symptoms until it's too late. And it's also important that if you have obesity, you don't ignore obesity, because obesity is linked to many different issues such as high blood pressure, diabetes, insulin resistance, fatty liver disease that eventually could turn into cirrhosis or scarring of the liver. That's why if you suffer from any of these comorbidities, any of these problems, you make sure you do everything possible to be on a calorie deficit. If you have any questions or need any help on how to do this, comment below and I'll do my best to answer any questions. God bless you.